Recording.
All right. We're going to jam it on in, ladies. Because we are living our lives like it's golden. Go, ladies. Go, queens. Go, ladies. All right. Y'all, we had to jam it in. And I'm just going to be upfront transparent. That old devil is trying to break us down, but that's okay because God's got us. We've been trying to do this live for the last 30 minutes and haven't
30 minutes.
So that goes to show how
we're ready.
We are. We're ready. We're ready to be with y'all, talk to y'all, share our hearts with y'all. And first of all, y'all hear all that rhyming I did?
Yeah.
I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in and hanging out with us, because one thing I've learned about the gift of time is once you give that gift, you cannot give it back. So we don't take it lightly that you're taking your gift of time and sharing with us tonight. So I'll start by letting you know my name is Sharice Houston Motley, and I bring you greetings from the humid, hot city of Houston. And I am currently a civil director with Farmasi, started in February, and have enjoyed the adventure, the journey, the ride since day one. But enough about me, because we are here to celebrate some phenomenal queens and some things that they're doing. And with that being said, I will turn over the Zoom to whoever wants to jump out first and introduce yourself, how long you've been with Farmasi, and where you calling from.
My name is Rebecca. I live in Houston, Texas. I have been with Farmasi since the very last few days of April, and I'm just having a blast. I'm having so much fun, and I'm very blessed to be here.
All right. Whoop, whoop. Next queen.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
My name is Amanda, and I am from Houston, Texas as well. I'm kind of like Rebecca. I've been in since for me, it would be the last 3 days of April.
Yep.
So, yes.
Yep.
All right, next queen. Let's hear from
Katie.
you.
And I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, not Houston. And I joined Farmasi in January of this year.
All right, started out this fabulous 2020 in
I don't know about
style.
fabulous 2020, but Farmasi has been fabulous.
Yes.
Right. All right, whoop, whoop. Next queen, let's hear from you.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I am from Houston. And yes, it's very, very humid here. I joined June 9th, so I've been in the business 2 months, and I am just more excited every day I wake up. Just more and more excited every single day. Love it.
Get it? Yes. Woo, woo. All right. Who is our next queen that's going to share?
Hi, I am also Amanda, and I am in Northwest Arkansas. I started becoming an influencer for Farmasi in January of 2020, right at the very beginning of the year.
All right. We have two that brought it in style 2020. Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop. Yay. All right. Thank you, beautiful ladies. I think that was all. I have to scroll to make sure. I don't think I missed out on anybody. All right. So the format of this amazing event that we're having tonight is basically I'm going to ask some questions, and feel free to jump in and answer. Show your heart. Be your authentic selves like you always are. And we're going to get this started. So my first question, actually, y'all just answered it. My second question is, and I'm going to stick to the script because y'all, I'm a talker. If y'all don't know me personally, so I have to stick to paper because Katie, okay, twin. Okay, Melissa, is it a conspiracy? No.
We just be authentic with you.
Okay. Now you're using my words against me. Okay. All right, beautiful women. What made you decide to join pharmacy? And was it instant, or did it take you a while to think about it and then decide? So again, what made you decide to join pharmacy? Was it an instant, like as soon as I heard about it, I was in, boom, I didn't even need any time to think about it? Or did you take a little bit of time to think about it and then decide to join?
It wasn't instant at all. It wasn't instant at all. I saw everybody talking about this new company. Everybody was just so excited. Everybody was so excited. I'm like, what the heck is everybody so excited about? Like, Sharice is excited. Alethea is excited. Why is everybody excited? And so every time they would post something or do a live, I would kind of listen a little bit more. And then finally I'm like, you know what? It's going to cost me $19.99. Let's just do it. What do I have to lose? So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So excitement is what drew you in.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome sauce. Thank you for sharing.
For me, it wasn't instant, but it also, I feel like didn't take as long. Some people may, they take a long time process, but I am one of those people that I will continuously keep something in the back of my mind. So like Rebecca, I've seen like the posts and stuff, but I was just so busy that I didn't take the time to look, but I had it in the back of my mind. So for me, it probably was, I want to say like a month it took me. And that was between, I think I talked to Sharice just a little bit, but I didn't know what she was talking about. So,
And sometimes she doesn't know what she's talking about either, Amanda. Sharice, that girl.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't know, like, all the details and what it, like, it wasn't enough details for me. So I didn't ask the questions, but again, I was just busy. So when I ended up getting into it, I've done like a direct selling before in another cosmetic company. So I knew it would be easy in the sense of like, I, knew what to expect. But like Rebecca said, $19.99 and no quotas. I was like, no
What?
pressure to sell. Okay, let me get into this.
Yes.
So I ended up paying.
Yes, ma'am. And when you said, let me get into this, and that you did. And I'm going to explain what I mean by how these ladies got into this. So y'all stay tuned for them to finish answering. I'm going to tell you why they're on here getting into this. So any other queen want to share her heart?
I will. Oh, go, Katie.
Signing up. C had posted about how she was trying some new stuff, wanted to try it. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then she sent me the link and it was like the 2 login options of beauty influencer or customer. And I was like, I don't get it. What's happening? She's like, 1, you get half off. I was like, why wouldn't I do that? So that's what I did. Oops.
She was like, boom, I'm smart. I get half off if I sign up on this side of the computer, or I can pay full price if I sign up on this side of the computer. So I'm over here. Awesome. Thank you, Katie. Woo, woo. All right, our next queen to share her heart. Let's go.
So I was going to pop in, even though my situation is a little bit different than some of these ladies here. So I was currently actively selling with a competitor for a cosmetic company, and started hearing the buzz about this newer company to the US. And I was like, there's just no way that their products can be that price and can be quality. So I say we because C definitely influenced me. She said, hey, I'm trying out these products for half off. And I'm like, oh, it's half off? Because like that was a huge difference from what I was experiencing as an influencer for another company or a distributor. I was like, yeah, I'll do that for a fraction of the sign up cost, and to get 50% off just to try. I want to try the competition so I can be educated and educate my customers. Nice. And then after I signed up that same day, Sierra finally got her hands on some information from somebody in the company about the comp plans and about just some different business pieces. And that's what captured my attention. As soon as I learned about the momentum of this company and how we were going through this phase that we were basically skyrocketing to the top, and you actually do have that opportunity to be that top 1%, that top 2% network marketing that everybody tells you you can't be. That was what I said, okay, I'm all in now. Like, I didn't even have my products yet. I'm all in.
Yep.
And that was my turning point.
That's good.
Exactly. I love that. Oh my gosh. Just the excitement and the buzz and knowing that the company just came here. And we have the opportunity to be in the top 1%. Like, what? To me, that was mind blowing. And like you said, the quality of the products, usually when you buy stuff that at least expenses that we have, it's not really good quality. So, but this is totally not that case. So thank you, Amanda. Whoop, whoop. All of our queens have spoken. Yes, yes. Okay.
Melissa,
So,
was gone?
oh, Melissa.
Melissa.
There you go.
How could you forget me?
Because you were pointing, you pointed me out about me. No, just kidding.
I did.
I wasn't
Well,
gonna miss you.
I remember the very first thing that I heard about Farmasi was when Hannah came home from y'all's house and she said, Mom, Sharice wanted me to hand you this catalog and see, hey, Herman. Men. So Hannah had come home from y'all's house and said, Mom, here's a catalog. Sharice wanted you to look at it. And I'm like, oh no, I just can't. Because, you know, my story. I'm allergic to everything under the sun. I've ended up at the doctor. I've had cortisone shots, probably from trying probably at least 3 or 4 different products over the years, different companies. And I remember like maybe the next week I talked to you and you said, I'm gonna send you a lip gloss. And I was like, oh girl. And I held on to that lip gloss when Hannah brought it home, or Sterling, one of them. And I held on to that lip gloss for probably 4 days before I tried it. And I remember us texting and you'd say, did you try it yet? And I'd say, no, I didn't try it. I'm scared. I'm scared. So we were like, just try it. Just try it. It's, you know, no toxins and they take out all this stuff. So finally I caved and I tried it. And of course, every 30 minutes I was in there going, am I breaking out? Am I swelling up? Do I need to go to the doctor? Do I need to go get a shot? And nothing. It was like, what? So then the next day I put it on again. And from that moment, I was hooked. I mean, I was just hooked. I was like, oh my gosh, I finally found a lipstick that I can wear. I mean, since I was 12 years old, y'all, this straight up true story. I have only had issues, but not anymore.
Wow.
Full face Farmasi.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful face.
Amazing.
And Melissa, did anybody notice your lipstick when you wore it to the graduation party?
Oh, yes, because I don't usually wear lipstick. So when I went to the graduation party, everybody was like, Melissa, you look so pretty. And I was like, lipstick. And they were like, it looks so good on you. What color is that? And of course, I'm like, well, let me start my sales, you know? And I hadn't even signed up as a BI at that point. I just had my lip gloss you gave me to try. And of course, I'm like, well, look, here it is. Y'all try it. You know, I mean, they're all my close friends. And I'm like, here, COVID and all. I'm like, here, try it. So, and of course, they were hooked right then. So, yeah, it's just
exactly.
awesome.
So all of you guys have different types of stories, different ways that you joined, different ways that you found out about Farmasi, different reasons you started. Some of y'all did because you're like, half off? Yeah. Then others are like, oh my gosh, I can wear lipstick and not go to the emergency room. So either way, you know, that just goes to show that everybody starts at a different point, and it doesn't matter as long as you start. So these ladies, and let me explain to you all that are watching, these ladies are being featured because they have been go-getters. Like, they've been in it since January, since February, since April, for some months. And, you know, anytime you join a company or join something new, you're all pumped up, you're all excited, you're just like, oh my God, oh my God. And then as time starts to flow, life starts to happen, things start to happen, you run up against challenges, you start having people, you know, disappoint you, you know, people that you think are going to say yes, say no, or they promise they're going to sign up and they don't. And you start looking at, okay, the middle of the month, I want to be at this certain goal, and you're not hitting that goal. But these ladies have not given up. They have not let that stop them. They have been fire from day one. They keep showing up. And some of them, like the majority of you guys I know, started your first month maybe ranking at 3%, 6%, you know, and that's good. That is extremely good, because there's people that don't rank at all their first month. So my thing was, it was like a light switch went on, and they jumped from like 3 to 6% all the way up to like 12, 15, 18, and just killing it. Like, that's, hold on, let that sink in. With Farmasi, we have this thing called ranking. The more production you do as a person, your personal volume, or with your team as group volume, you get a chance to be promoted, which means you get bonuses and more money. So these ladies went from here to like in 1 month. And my next question is right here. Some of y'all started at like 3 or 6%. The next month you blew it up and hit like 12, 15, 18, even 22. What happened in that time to inspire you to hit such huge increases in your ranking? Like, something had to happen. And we just want to know, what was it that made you just like, boom, blow it up? Everybody don't speak at once.
Well, I have something.
In my mind, I'm thinking we're going to keep the same order. So I'm like, Rebecca, it's your turn.
I know what I want to say on that.
Okay.
Because it was such a dream for me to be able to find something that I could wear, the foundation, the lipstick, the eyeshadow, everything. Not one product have I had an issue with.
Circle
Nothing.
mask. Awesome.
And I just wanted all my friends, I mean, they were shocked because they've seen me when I used to teach preschool. I mean, you know, I'd be in there with my little 3-year-olds, and they were like, they'd come by my room and say, Melissa, your face, like, you got to go to the doctor. I mean, you're like red and swelled up. And I'm like, really? And then of course I'd look in the mirror and I'm like, allergic reaction. But so I wanted everybody to know, look, I found these very clean products. They don't have a bunch of junk in them, and they're not going to affect your skin. And I just wanted all my friends to know. And then of course, family. And then of course it turned into friends of friends, and people from high school now, they're contacting me saying, what are you putting on your face? You know, they're sending me PMs and all that. And it's just awesome. So that's me.
All right. Round of applause. Thank you for sharing. Who's next?
A hard question. I don't know why. It just seems like a really hard question. When I first started, I had a goal of 3%. My first full month was in May. So I remember having one of our team meetings, and we had to kind of say what our goals were. And I remember, okay, I just want to at least get 3%. I just want to get at least 3%. And I think just the motivation from our team and just the motivation from everyone around me kind of just inspired me to just give it my all. I know I say that I'm a stay-at-home mom a lot, but I think most people don't really realize like how hard that can be sometimes. I've always worked. I've always had a job. I've always made money on my own. And to not be able to do that for almost 2.5 years, it sparked something in me. It was something that I needed for myself. It was something that I could be successful at this. I never thought I could, but that first month I did reach 15% and I was blown out of the water. I could not believe it. But that momentum just stayed because I knew I could do it. And again, I needed something for myself so badly. And once I started this and was so excited and just kept going, I realized, you know what, this is the right thing for me to do. And you have to stay consistent and just keep going. And so the stay-at-home mom thing's a big reason for me to stay motivated. I want to be able to help my husband pay bills. My goal every month is to pay his car payment. So that is a big deal for me to be able to help with him with the bills. That's huge for me. So that's me personally.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
That's amazing. And as far as your confidence level, being able to do that, has it spilled over into other areas of your life?
Oh my gosh. So definitely not trying to tell a life story here, but I don't drive. That's the biggest fear in my life is driving. And I'm doing it. I am driving.
Yeah.
I am driving, and I have not driven since before I was pregnant with Rebecca. And I'm like, you know what? I made 15% my first month. I'm killing it. I'm being myself. I'm just being me. And I'm having a great time. I'm doing it. And then, I started driving, and I couldn't believe it. And I will get my license within the next couple months. It's going to happen. I already know that. So as far as my mindset, it has definitely changed. It has definitely
Awesome.
changed. And let me tell you something, one more thing. This team helps me with that every day. It makes a really big difference. It really, really does.
Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful story. I can't wait to hear the next one. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh.
I guess I can go. I think I've been right now a little hesitant because I'm not really wanting to get personal or emotional or things like that. And that question just kind of invokes some emotion because I I work full time, and my ultimate goal is to be stay at home so that I can spend more time with my daughter and actually live life, and because I feel like life's living me right now. So there's a lot of emotion associated with that. And for me, I run a different business that I hadn't seen the success that I do here. And I feel like, my first full month in pharmacy, someone like Rebecca hit 15% and hit it easily, and just had so many people that were excited and benefiting from the opportunity, that it gave me validation as a person, as far as just like feeling like me being me and it is enough. And as a mom and just working full time and not being where you want in life, sometimes it can make you feel like you start wondering, like, is it something that I'm doing, or maybe is it just me in general? So for me, that's kind of like my motivation and my validation, is having all these women that are joining the team, and seeing their success has motivated me to keep pushing. Of course, there's that little pressure on the other side where there's expectation, where we're a team and everybody's like, oh, you're killing it, let's go, and it's like, oh, next month you gotta
Agreed.
do it bigger.
Agreed.
You're like, you killed it, and next month you're like, oh my gosh. Of course, I think that's more self pressure.
Yep.
Because as a team, we just want the best for everybody.
Yep.
But I think it's more of a self pressure, and I just spiritually, I feel different on this side of the world. And people who know me, they know I do other things, another business, and I think spiritually I've been slowly but surely like pulled away. And for it to progress so quickly in a short amount of time, where on the other side of the spectrum I couldn't even find a team member in a year and a half, and then within a month have 13 ladies who are excited to, get stuff 50% off. So I think it's just validation and purpose and, just seeing other people's success that has been motivating me to keep moving forward.
That was beautiful.
I know.
That was so beautiful. I almost got really teary-eyed. I'm like, oh my gosh, Amanda.
Almost, but then I'm going to keep going. I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't want to mess this up.
I did earlier. Just hearing y'all, it's just, I don't know. I got my stomach
beautiful.
Please don't start the waterworks, because y'all know I'm the queen of cry. Like, for real, for real.
You shouldn't have BeFit on.
And I didn't wear BeFit. I have on Stay Mad.
That would work too, for the tears.
But just piggybacking off of what Amanda said, I too was in another business, and it took over a year and 2 months to get my first recruit. So with all of y'all, as soon as you started getting excited about it, that excitement started drawing people in. And when you have a combination of excitement, a really good company with really good prices and really good product, it's just like a perfect storm for people to just come on in. And we got two, let's see, I gotta scroll over. 2 more to share, 2 more hearts. That's if they want to share. This is out of the kindness of, people wanting to share their testimonies. Because I think somebody was just interested in getting in. And I'm gonna let them talk.
I think you're talking to me. Yeah, I had no intention to sell at all. And then I accidentally did because people saw what I was doing and were like, okay, if you're doing this, then I want to know about it because I hate people who do this.
Oh, gosh.
If I'm being honest.
Just strongly dislike.
What?
I get it.
Strongly dislike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Two Truths, because you said something negative.
It wasn't negative about myself. It was the truth about everything. Anyways, so with that, I had no intention of selling. I just was going to do the discount, and from it grew in confidence and got to play with makeup and now do some crazy eye stuff that I would never have done. And so through that, fell in love with the skincare too. I told C, my upline, there was no way that I was trying the skincare because I already liked what I had and nothing works for me. And then I tried it and my acne scarring is getting better, and yeah, it's just been really fun. So I actually just do it as a way to love on people. I don't really care about what percent I hit. So like that I hit 15% last month is a pretty big deal because I don't really try to hit any certain goal. I mean, I set goals like better than the month before, but it's not because I'm like, I need this, or I really want to do it. I'm just like, whatever.
And that's so amazing, Katie, because
I love
it doesn't even matter what your attitude about your business is. You do it like you want to do it, and it pays off. Like, however you choose to do it, it pays off. As long as your heart is in the right place and you're doing it for the right reason, it's basically going to pay off for you. And in case y'all didn't know, and I know it looks hard looking at, the Zoom screen, but Katie and I are twins. I know y'all didn't know that. We are. And we have 2 other twins that they're not on here, but that, you meet your twins and triplets when you join our family. So join. Yeah. And let's see, we have the lovely Amanda, the other Amanda. Let's see if she's going to be able to share her heart. She's doing the thing, and she has a new baby and other baby and stair step, like, and she's still making it happen. Like, I don't see how she does it. I'm just going to share this right quick. I have a 15-year-old and a 23-year-old, and they're self-sufficient, and I barely can do what I'm doing. I could not imagine having little ones that need me to like make their plates and make their sandwiches
Yeah.
and change their underwear and stuff. Like there's one of them, and they're also cute. Y'all join Farmasi so y'all can see all the cute children we have. It's a bunch of them. You get your dose of cuteness just from being with our team. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting off my pedestal. Yes, Amanda.
So, sorry, I kept getting kicked off the Zoom because I think my internet's kind of wonky. So I just want to make sure we're on question about what % you started your first month and like what happened to get you some momentum. Is that still what we're on?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay. So what my situation again was a little bit different because like you said, okay, I was I had a new baby, so I was actually on maternity leave, and my biggest motivator at that point in time was I don't want to go back to a corporate job. I don't want to leave my third baby with a nanny or in daycare. I want to make this work like everybody else that I see working. And so that was a big motivator for me to come on to a new company where I saw momentum, I saw the growth. And then so I think my first month I either ended at 12% or 15%. And so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I hit 4 or 5 ranks in 1 month. And to give perspective, at another company that I'd been with for a year and a half, I hit 1 ranked up that entire time. So that is what made me say like I can do this. And not only that, but I had 8 new customers that month, and I started signing up my first team members. So that was huge for me to see like how easy it was, because people want affordable products that work, and they want to see you be successful. And once you show them how easy it is, then I just people started signing up. So I had at the max 5 people on my team at my previous company, and now I have 35 people on my team.
Right.
So that's what hit that momentum for me, is like I can make this work. I can be successful. My dream is within reach. It's not a pie in the sky, something that I have to fight my husband for support on. He bought into Farmasi with me. The first month he saw it, he's like, okay, we're in. So those were my motivator facts to help me continue to push and drive forward.
Yes. OMG. I was trying not to scream when you were talking because I got so excited.
Beautiful.
First of all, you said pie. They got me excited.
Southern thing.
The pie in the sky. I kind of focused on pie for a second. So that, I'm working with my weight, y'all. So, but what you said that really struck me is I wanted to be home with my babies. That's my motivation. I didn't want to leave them with a nanny. Didn't want them to have to go to daycare. Because speaking from the point of view where I had no choice but to send mine to daycare, if this would have been an option for me, I'm trying not to cry. Ooh.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No. Stop it.
Okay. If this had been an option for me, I would have definitely run with this. I was looking for something like this, but it didn't exist because all the other companies had been around so long and they were all saturated. Everybody was already in it. So when you tried to talk to somebody, it's like, oh, I already have 4 reps trying to get me into this company. And it was so, I had been praying for so many years for this, and this finally came. And then when you said your husband was on board, y'all, because this is not my first rodeo, and my husband was like, are you fixing to start another something? Like, the household is about to be stressed out again. Because but this is so simple, so affordable, and it's easy for people to come in. So my husband was on board too. He was like, girl, this Farmasi, and he started using the products. He was like, they really do work. And even with our oldest son, he goes to Melissa's house a lot. In case y'all didn't know, my son and her daughter are dating for a while. And
Almost
she even
6
started
years.
noticing, 6 years on November the 5th.
Yep.
Right? But we already know whenever this magical date happens, we already have our makeup ready for that big special day, mom of the bride, mom of the groom, whenever that is. I mean, we know it's gonna happen. We don't know when.
One day.
But she even says sterling skin is so much. Oh yeah, Amanda Ocasio has a sterling too. So y'all, I'm off on a tangent. But even she noticed Sterling's skin getting better because he had bouts with acne for years and years and years. So what I'm hearing across the board is like, it's a family type of situation. It's a positive family. Everybody encourages everybody. And the most pressure that's on us is what we put on ourselves. Nobody is ever pressured to be like, hey, you got to hit this. Hey, you got to do this. It's like, what do you want to do? We might encourage by bribing people. Like, no, just kidding. If you do this, you might get. No, just kidding. We don't do that here. No, just kidding. All right. So thank you so much, Amanda, for sharing with us. She's multitasking with all these beautiful babies. Oh my gosh. It's something to have babies, but when they're all so beautiful, it's just amazing. Okay, this is our last question. And y'all have been doing so amazing. Have you ever done anything like this before? And some of you already have answered this. And are you sincerely glad that you're part of the fabulous Farmasi family? Like, no blowing smoke up the tootie. Like, for real, are you authentically glad that you made that decision, however long it took you to make it? Do you have any regrets whatsoever?
No.
Like with, oh, she said that quick. Boom.
No.
No. Anybody
Absolutely not. No
I
regret.
have no regrets either. I've never done anything like this ever and had no intentions of doing anything like this ever. So it's been fun.
Yep.
I think that's, if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't do it. That's very much my personality.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, I do it for the fun, not for any other reason, really.
And you
Awesome.
are fun to watch. Y'all,
Yes.
if y'all have never seen her in some of her lives, you need to be a part of Farmasi because she has some dance moves. Y'all.
Still waiting on you to perform that dance I sent you.
Just for $19.99, you can watch my twin do her thing.
Her laugh, I love it.
I love it. It's contagious. Is it not?
I have a loud laugh.
It's a contagious. I love it.
Right.
I have no regrets either. You know, I already answered the question. I did something years ago that, you know, I was successful now. It was with, I was with Mary Kay years ago, became a director, it wasn't easy back then. So, you know, I've done something like this, but it is easier. And like Katie said, for the fun, I feel like it's just naturally, like, fun is just like in the DNA of Farmasi. Because you're just like, hey, do this and do that. And it just may be our team, but the lack of pressure also contributes to it just being fun. And, you know, I just wanted to comment on Rebecca because I know her personally. And I knew her before this. And just seeing her growth as a person has been great. So I just feel like Farmasi in general, it just helps build your inner confidence if you need it. If you already have it, it gives you like a platform just to be fun and just kind of put it all out there. So yeah, no regrets. And I get paid more than I have ever.
Right?
Bonus.
Bonus, those commission checks make you smile too.
Yes, because I've been part of some things where it's like, oh, you have a team member? Well, you have to sell $1,000 so we can pay you $100. It's like, what?
Oh Lord.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I would be saying,
So,
and why did I join this?
Yeah, so every month I'm quite excited when I see that money because I'm like, wait a minute, I could pay a car, I could pay, and it's so easy. Yeah,
Awesome.
twisting anybody's
I love
leg
it.
or arm, should I say?
Basically,
So no regrets.
I've only had to threaten like 3 people to get started.
I'm done with you.
Only 3.
my
Oh,
Only 3. Only 3. All right. Anybody else?
I was gonna say no regrets here either. It was definitely scary jumping into something, especially when I knew my other business so well. Even though I was having a hard time finding success, climbing the ranks and building more of a team and that earning income that I needed, I was confident in the products and the use and being able to provide to my customers. So that was scary, completely switching over. But definitely no regrets because like everybody said, finding the success, it's definitely fun to use these one-step products. And what was the other thing? Oh, just watching everybody else find the success too. So the people on my team that are able to, pay their bills, pay their groceries. I had one person on my team who actually, she was closed down during the initial COVID. So she's a hairstylist. They weren't able to work. Sorry, I have 2 kids talking in my ear. And then the other, her husband actually recently got laid off from his job. So this opportunity is able to sustain them and they're not worried about their finances because of Farmasi. And so definitely no regrets because you never know that ripple effect that you're going to impact somebody else, whether it be a customer or an opportunity.
Amen. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I just want to speak on, I have only known Amanda since Farmasi, so since February. And I want to applaud her for stepping outside of her comfort zone because I've seen a lot of growth with her in just the last few months, y'all. And her product knowledge, anytime we have any questions about any product, she is the go-to. Like, she knows everything Farmasi. And for her to say that she was scared about jumping from where she was to here because she had no, idea of what was what. She had no clue. And for her to do that and do it in faith and to see where she is now, oh, I'm trying not to cry. Like, hold on. Ooh, okay.
Oh no, here she goes.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we basically have finished all the questions.
Wait, Melissa didn't get to go again.
Wait, Melissa
threw me under the bus. Thanks, Katie.
You know I have to save the best for last. Like, no, just kidding. All y'all are the best. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. But we do have a special relationship because we're probably, one day we're going to have grandkids together, like in the way future.
Oh, gosh,
way.
Please, yes, way. We are too young to be grandmas.
Yes. Right? But when we are going to be so fabulously fierce. Like, we're going to be. Yes. Okay.
We need to pick out our names.
I know, right? It's got to be Glam, and we have to figure out another one. So,
yeah. Glammy.
I like it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I have no regrets at all. I'm having the time of my life. I'm loving it. My husband and I, we closed our business after 14 years. We closed December 31st. We had a machine shop here in Houston and we decided to close, and boy, did we close at the right time.
Yeah.
So this is helping me, fulfill my days and stuff, like when I don't know what to do and stuff. I'm just loving. If I'm not crafting, I'm Farmasi-ing.
Love it. Well, I love it.
Yeah.
So no regrets here.
Awesome. So yeah, I was gonna forget about you, Melissa. I can't do that.
How could you forget about me?
There is no way. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have seen the movie Girls Trip. Like, yes. Melissa knows how to party, y'all. Just gonna leave it at that. If you need somebody to hang
Yes,
out
ma'am.
with and have a good time,
See?
I think Katie, because Katie likes to have fun. She just likes to. When we have our convention after all this COVID, y'all, it's gonna be. I can't even think of a word. And y'all know I'm always full of words. So if I'm speechless,
I'm always full.
Some people might say I'm full of something else too, but whatever. No. I know Rebecca said no as soon as I asked the question. I don't know if she wanted to expound on it or she's just good with her, because she was like, no.
I am. I'm having the time of my life. I am not a person that ever was into makeup at all. And I pretty much just started wearing it this year since I started. And also I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. You know, my mom used Clinique forever. You know, I went to MAC. I went to Clinique one time, got 3 things, and it was $200. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's all I need.
What?
For the next 3 years,
that's all I need. And, you know, drugstore stuff, nothing that, I don't have anything against those products, but they don't personally work for me. I have extremely sensitive skin. I have horrible eczema. And I'm able to use everything. And like Melissa, I'm very sensitive. I'm allergic to a lot of things, and not having any issues with this, and just being able to have an array of makeup, a lot of makeup that I can afford and play with and have different looks. Every time Katie does a video, I'm like, oh, I got to do that one. Oh, I got to do that one. Save post.
Behind me. None of this.
I
don't
save
have a
the
wheelie
post.
cart.
I have a folder. I have a pharmacy folder. Save post because I got to do this look. I got to do this look. And I was never able to do stuff like that before. That's why I wasn't into it. I'm like, if I can't afford it, why do I even want it? You know, so I'm having the time of my life. I love being able to show everybody these products and save money. That's what it's about. Saving. Babies are expensive.
Shoot,
okay?
College
babies
students
are expensive. She's
too.
Still in diapers. So yeah, I'm having the time of my life and no regrets at all.
And from Miss, I didn't wear makeup to now, you look on her VIP group and she's like, with all pushing her hair up.
I need it cut, y'all.
And we do have stuff that grows your hair out. Katie is she's a perfect candidate for the, look at all that long luxurious stuff. Yep. Woo. So with that being said, we are to the end of our Zoom. We appreciate you coming on, and I would be remiss if I didn't take time to appreciate the one who brought us all together. First of all, God, of course, he gets glory first, but Sierra Stallworth, aka C, her enthusiasm, her encouragement, her excitement is what drew us to this.
Yes.
And I am so grateful that she had the gumption, I said the word gumption, to leave something that she was familiar with and just take a jump, take a leap of faith. She leaped. I teach social studies, so I'm not real good with ELA. She leapt and she just developed her wings as she, left out of the nest. She, you know what I mean? And it takes a lot to do that, a lot of courage, especially knowing that she had so many people already believing in her and following her. And she knew that there was gonna be pushback, but she did not let that stop her. She listened to her heart. She listened to God, because she was praying fiercely. And I'm a witness to this. She prayed and she struggled, y'all. Because we were going through the same struggle. And I'm so grateful, because I never would have met all of my sisters had I not listened or been attracted to her excitement and her following God's calling and her following her heart. So I just want to take time to thank her personally and as a group. She didn't know what she was doing or how big it was going to be. And we still don't know how big it's going to be. But this is something that if you have been praying to be a part of something bigger than you, to be part of something that's a revolution, that's a movement, y'all, don't waste any more time. Get with whatever BI you know and come on board. Take this ride with us. You will not regret it. You heard it from the experts. No regrets. Y'all,
No
$20,
regrets.
y'all have wasted like $50 on stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even, some of y'all go to the casino and y'all waste way more than that. And it's a waste. You do $20 here and it sets your future up. It sets your children's future up. Your daughters see you as strong women and want to be like you. Your husbands, your boyfriends, people see you, your light. Okay, I'm not gonna get on tangent because we gotta go. But thank you again. And in closing, remember to leave a sparkle and a smile. There we go. Wherever you go. Y'all stay safe and we love you. Mwah. Peace out.